Since the standard of VAST, the video ad serving template in 2008, which is the mechanism for delivering video ads, it's been a bit of the Wild West with video ads online. So the fact is there are a significant amount of video ads that aren't being seen. So impressions that are actually being paid for, inventory that's being purchased by big brands and the agencies they partner with, and humans aren't actually seeing those ads, yet they're being paid for. So that's a big piece of what we're uncovering. We're an analytics solution. We provide the data. We empower the marketers and the agencies to know exactly where their ads are being seen, when they're not being seen, as well as the effectiveness of those ads. So we're not really in the business of throwing anybody under the bus. Our goal is to create a more healthy and robust ecosystem for advertisers and publishers to do business with one another with regard to video. I will say that we recently surveyed several folks who do the buying, both on the brand side and on the agency side. And we've discovered that the metrics they're using to measure video are really banner metrics. They're using impressions, they're using clicks, some of them are using completions, but that's about it. So they don't really have the transparency they need into brand lift, into viewability, into what the social impact of the distribution of their video content is as a brand. So we're providing that. So we surveyed these folks, and what we've heard is they're all using these banner metrics, and they all want these other metrics that they haven't historically had access to. And so we've really entered the marketplace as a measurement solution to provide that data to the brands and to the agencies. Well, we're an analytics and measurement solution. So we don't buy or sell ads. You're right that there's quite a few companies in the digital video space in the sense of inventory aggregators who present all the content or the targetability or these various publishers that they aggregate and the opportunities to advertise in various packages. And some of them even have these dashboards where the advertiser can log in and they provide some level of measurement. But that measurement is biased, fundamentally, because it's going to make them either look good or look bad. And if you're selling the media, obviously you're going to probably lean towards the data that's going to make you look good. So we exist to provide that true transparency. Also, these vendors that aggregate this video inventory only provide the measurement or the inventory that they control. So if you're logging into their dashboard, you only see what you're buying from them. And then you have to log into several dashboards to compare all of these metrics. With our solution, because we don't buy or sell media, you can compare all of these players apples to apples in the same view. So our customers are the brand marketers and the agencies they partner with. We adhere to the VAST standard, the video ad serving template. We're fully compliant with that, as well as VPAID, which are the standards for kind of the mechanism for delivering video ads. So that's how we measure it. It's proprietary technology that we kind of bake into what ultimately is playing nicely with the ad servers on both the publisher, and if the agency is using an ad server, it plays nicely with that environment as well. We also offer the ability to host the video with us, but it's not a requirement for us to measure the videos. It's usage-based software. We have CPM tiers based on volume. A standalone brand lift measurement company provides a block of code, commonly referred to as a tag, which can be trafficked as its own autonomous, almost sub-line item or campaign. The challenge with that is the publisher or the ad network that aggregates publishers can run that on any subset of the inventory where the campaign's actually running. So if you have 1,000 sites where you're running a video campaign, you could just pick the 10% that are going to get you the best results with the surveys, run the surveys only there, not actually where the entire campaign is running. Whereas because BrandAds technology rotates in the study and then alternates, or will rotate in the study in lieu of the creative, we cherry pick when and where we collect the data. So there's no way you can run it as a standalone tag. It's the same tag that delivers the actual video creative, so it's not gameable. I think we have an enormous opportunity ahead of us. I think what we're looking at is more and more television advertisers, traditional brands who love TV, they understand how it works, wanting to access consumers where consumers are truly spending their time. As consumer attention gets more fragmented across connected devices and television just becomes one of many screens, the brand marketer is tasked, really ultimately required, to follow that consumer's attention. So as dollars shift to bringing that video creative that you see on TV to these connected devices, there must be accountability and there must be a level of measurement. So it's a huge opportunity that we're looking at. We've got some big plans, some very big name customers that are very excited about leveraging us right now in the heat of things, which is the fourth quarter of 2013, but also 2014 and beyond. We organize our data into some buckets so that it's as intuitively understandable and useful, actionable as possible to the brand marketer and to the agency. So we have the media metrics, so you understand what devices you're running on, what media vendors you're running on, how much you're spending, how you're pacing, and so on. We also have audience metrics, so we can do custom demographics, we can do standard demographics, also reach, frequency, gross rating points. And then we also have engagement metrics, so we understand how consumers are spending time with the videos, whether they're watching the entire video, which creative is kind of the most engaging or interesting to that audience. We also have effectiveness, we have safety, and we also have social. And effectiveness is the piece which is the brand lift. Of course, safety is where viewability comes into play, and then social measures how big the conversation is getting around the brand message within the videos, as well as the sentiment of that conversation. What the brands are telling us is that their two biggest concerns are viewability. Now that kind of the sheet's been pulled away, right? Everybody knows that there are ads that are running in places where they shouldn't be running. So viewability is at top of mind, and brand lift, effectiveness, making sure that they're actually influencing consumers. Needless to say, if a consumer doesn't see an ad, yet somebody pays for that ad, it's obviously not working for their brand. So there's a direct correlation. And then within the viewable impressions, the actual good stuff that's kind of above board, there are a lot of nuances with what's most effective. A lot of the brands are very interested in mining for sweet spots in their data, meaning which subsets of the audience, demographically for example, resonate most with a particular either video creative or the campaign as a whole. So effectiveness or brand lift sliced by demographic is very interesting to brands as well. So we measure across all connected devices, desktop, mobile, tablet, and connected television. We're also investigating and doing some innovation and experimentation around what it would look like to measure broadcast TV, leveraging digital tools. We measure all of it. The vast majority of dollars spent on video advertising, aside of course from traditional broadcast TV, is still on desktop, but mobile is taking off. Video seems to be one of the most effective mechanisms for advertising on mobile. You're going to be seeing mobile video ad products from Facebook right around the corner, as well as, of course, desktop from Facebook. But I think mobile is going to pop up first. And you're also going to see the same with some of the other platforms like Twitter, of course, Instagram, which is owned by Facebook as well.